I love using makeup to create that snatched face look, you know, that sharp contour, that defined jawline. I was wondering, is there a way I can achieve those results without makeup where it could be more natural? So I started to do some research to determine if there's any in-office procedures or any at-home devices that I can do where I can, you know, snatch up that face. Today we're going to be chatting about one type of device that I've stumbled on that you can do at home that's going to give you that snatched face look, that's going to help with fine lines, wrinkles, as well as help to puff your skin. So during my research, I stumbled on radio frequency devices, and these devices work by using this energy to heat the deeper layers of your skin, specifically your dermis layer where your collagen and elastin are produced. Now we all know that collagen makes our skin look more firm, more plump, and elastin helps our skin to snap back into place. And so as we age, our bodies produce less collagen, which leads to sagging skin and wrinkles. So radio frequency heats your dermis and tricks your skin into thinking that it's been injured, and this triggers your body to produce even more collagen to heal it. This new collagen tightens and firms your skin and smooths out your fine lines and wrinkles, plus the existing collagen fibers contract from the heat, giving you that like instant lift. These treatments also improve blood circulation, promote lymphatic drainage, which really helps to reduce the puffiness by eliminating excess fluids and toxins. And all this tightening and firming makes your jawline and your facial contours look naturally more defined, giving you that coveted snatch look without relying on makeup. Now you're probably thinking, okay Christina, like I don't have a few $1,000s to get radio frequency treatments done, but you can actually get similar benefit with home radio frequency, and it's a lot cheaper, more cost effective, and your device will last you forever. Now of course, radio frequency treatments that are completed in clinics will give you much more dramatic results in a shorter time frame. Like, I'm not crazy, but these home devices work just the same as professional treatments. They use radio frequency energy to heat your dermis, stimulate collagen production, so they're not as powerful as your dermatologist uses, so the results may take a little bit longer to see and they won't be as dramatic, but you can still get pretty good results if you're consistent, keyword is consistent, and you use your home device a few times a week. They're also good at sustaining the longevity of your in-office procedures. So if you get filler, you get Botox, you can use these devices to help prolong those effects. So maybe you are used to getting Botox every 3 to 4 months. You could potentially only need to get Botox once or twice a year if you use this device consistently. So Amiro reached out to me to see if I wanted to try their radio frequency device, and I was like, yes, please, like absolutely. Like I want to test this out to see how it works for my skin. This is the perfect opportunity to test it out to see if I can get that contoured look. I know that you guys don't have the same luxury, but I'll be sharing my before and afters as well as talking a little bit more about my experience. That way you can determine if this is the device that you want to invest in or if this would be right for you. This is the Amiro R3 Turbo device. It's a 3-in-1 device that uses radio frequency to heat your skin from the inside to help remodel and tighten it. Plus it has light therapy to reduce inflammation, boost collagen, and it has electrical muscle stimulation. I'm going to be calling it EMS for short throughout this video because it's way too much of a mouthful, to stimulate your facial muscles, which is fantastic for lifting and firming your skin. Just like exercising our body muscles, when we exercise our face, it actually can keep our face looking more firmer and more lifted. And this increased muscle tone helps us support our skin and prevent it from sagging to reduce the appearance of wrinkles. So when I use this on my face, I see visible results right away, and it's probably because it helps to puff, it helps to remove all that fluid from my face, so it makes it look a little bit more toned, a little bit more contoured. And I had some really good experiences with this device, and so I just wanted to share it with you. That way you can also determine, you know, if radio frequency is a good option for you to get that snatch look at home. I've been using the Amiro Turbo device for about 3 times a week, especially when I have puffiness and fluid buildup in my cheeks and my jawline. It's usually after I had a night of too much fun where I'm out with my friends, I drank too many cocktails, or I ate really salty food where my face looks like a blowfish the next day. I feel like you guys know what I'm talking about. So in the short term, this device helps move all that fluid in my face down to my neck, into my armpits, where then it can be absorbed by the rest of my body. So it comes in this really beautiful kit. Like, look at this. It's like just so pretty. Like, I love the packaging. I love the boxing. And it comes with these amazing face masks for your jaw and your eyes. And then it also comes with this gel that you want to use with your device. I've been actually putting my masks in the fridge because they are incredible for depuffing. So the coolness just feels so great on my skin. So I found that this tool is amazing for reducing the puffy puffiness around your jawline or under your eye area. So I just turned 38. My birthday was in July. I'm kind of really sad about it. I'm kind of going through a getting old period. So I've been noticing I've been getting these deep lines or these wrinkles right around my mouth, right around my nose. So my deep smile or laugh lines. I've been looking into different options to help like really diminish the look of those lines. And so I've noticed when I've used this, it's been really helping. I've only been using this for a few weeks, but I've already noticed a slight improvement in these smile lines. So I'm really excited and really curious to see how this works for me for the long term. So if I can use this without having to get Botox, like that is a game changer for me. And I will let you guys know what my experience is over time. But I'm really excited to see how this actually works on my overall smile lines. And then I've also been getting a little bit of forehead lines as well. So I'm hoping it helps decrease those. One thing I like about this device is it has 3 settings. So it has a setting for your eyes, your entire face, and then one for your jawline. My personal favorite is the V contour setting because I feel like this is where my face collects the most fluid, and I just have a round face in general. I'm actually really self-conscious about my round face. I wish that I had that perfect V shape, that it was slimmer. And so I don't know if you guys know this about me. I actually hate wearing my hair up in a ponytail because I feel like it makes my face look a little bit more rounder. But since I've been using this device, I feel like it's been giving me that lifted look. Like I'm getting more of that defined look in my face. And so I've been really loving that. And I thought maybe for today's video, I would put my insecurities aside and just rock my hair in a ponytail. I feel like by having something that makes me feel like my face looks a little bit slimmer, it gives me the confidence. And some people might be like, that's ridiculous. But for me, even if it's not true, sometimes you just need something to give you that little push. And so this has been my little push. But I have to say, this baby is really, really strong. I've tried other microcurrent devices like the one by Medicube, and I usually set it to a level 5. But with this one, the EMS is so intense. It's about 15 watts. So it's basically sending tiny electric currents into your skin, tightening your muscles. And the radio frequency uses radio waves to heat your skin up to around 43 degrees Celsius. So the heat tricks your skin thinking that it's being damaged, and it kicks it into repair mode. And so your skin sends all of these little helpers to repair it in that specific area. So that's how you get that collagen boosting and elastin production. So here are my tips on the best way to use this device. So if you use the mask, you want to apply the mask to your eyes or your jawline, and then you want to choose the right setting for the area that you're trying to work on. Then you want to choose your intensity level. So if you're starting out, then you probably want to start out at a 1 or 2. I personally use it at a level 3. I actually can't go higher than this. Like, it's way too intense. Then you want to slowly move the device across your skin. One thing I really like about this device is it'll beep when it's time to move from your device to the other side of your face. If you don't want to use a face mask, then you can actually use the gel, which has some great ingredients like ceramides and panthenol. But if you don't want to use the gel that it comes with, you can actually use it with another gel, but you cannot use this on bare skin. Because this device uses EMS, you need that gel to effectively conduct those electrical currents into your skin. My go-to method is I actually prefer applying a little gel to the device, and then I move the device slowly across my skin. Now here's a tip for you. When I do my eyes, instead of going from the inside of the eye to the outside, I actually start on the outside corner of my eye and then move inwards. When you go from the outside in, you're actually removing fluid from your entire area around your upper cheek towards the tear duct. And so if you look closely at your eye, you'll see a tiny hole in the inner corner, and this is where your tears drain. This is why your nose gets really runny when you cry, and so by pushing that fluid from the outside in, you're actually guiding it to a place where it can actually drain. Another tip is I like to use the V contour mode before going out, or anytime that I want to look a little bit more put together. So I usually use it before I apply my makeup. That way my face looks a little bit slimmer and a little bit more contoured. Another thing I love about this device is I don't need multiple devices because it contains radio frequency, LED light, and EMS. Plus it's really easy to recharge. You use a USB, which makes it really easy to travel with. And it comes with this cute little travel bag, which I'm obsessed with. I really like taking this with me when I travel because we know, especially when you're flying on an airplane, you retain all that fluid and your face just looks more puffy. Plus we're eating a lot of sodium, we're eating like a lot of crappy foods. And so this really helps me to puff my face and keep it a little bit a little bit more snatched on my trip. Another cool thing is Amiro actually started as a tech company before venturing into beauty, so their devices are really innovative. I'm really into tech. I actually work for a healthcare incubator where we develop our own products, we test it within our healthcare system, and then if it proves viable, if it works, and we feel like it's a good business opportunity, we'll actually spin it out, commercialize it, and becomes its own startup. So for me, I like all about the tech, so I just kind of find that fascinating. But in my opinion, I think radio frequency is such an underutilized technology that we can use effectively at home, and so people are kind of sleeping on it. And it's a lot safer than laser treatments because laser treatments can actually scatter light and potentially cause hyperpigmentation, burns, and uneven skin tone. Whereas radio frequency, you don't have that baggage, you don't have that problem, and it's actually been shown effective for under eye pigmentation and fine lines in clinical studies. Another caveat is if you sleep on your side, this also can increase the puffiness of your face. So this tool, like I mentioned earlier, has been amazing for me to help get rid of that as well. If you're interested in getting this device for yourself or as a gift, I've left all the details below. I think this is a great self-care tool and it's actually a great gift. Yes, it's a little bit pricey, but it's gonna last you forever compared to getting like in-office treatments that cost like thousands of dollars and you have to get several sessions. Now, this isn't the only radio frequency tool on the market. There are other devices that you can use that would be effective as well. This is just the one that I've tried for my skin and I've really loved. So let me know if you've tried any of these facial devices and what your thoughts are. Feel free to drop me a comment or a question about radio frequency or just other facial devices in general. Thanks for chatting with me today. I'll see you next time.